Right. Two games, two teams we should be beating. Let's have it. Hello, guys. David here, and welcome back to episode number 31 of Going Intercontinental. Hope you're all fine and well. We're here with Newell's Old Boys as always, and we are greeted with a sad scream. Unfortunately, we have lost Hector Nora. Yes, that's right. He is gone. He has gone to Tottenham. He has gone for his aforementioned release clause of 5.25 million. They upfronted the whole thing. It was a non-negotiable offer. I couldn't do anything about it. Literally popped up, board have accepted it, gone within the hour. I was very, very disappointed. Even tried to get him back in on loan because, as you can see, he is loan listed. Unfortunately, I can't loan him because, as I've clearly forgotten, our transfer window's closed. So that's not going to happen. So he is going to be there for the time being. I might try and punt for him and get him back in the summer. We shall see. But yeah, very disappointed he is gone, as I'm sure a few of you will be, because he's been a really good player recently, it has to be said. Other outgoings, Alexis Rodriguez, the player who I've just constantly shipped out on loan, the centre forward, he has gone to Ibar on a permanent deal, so he is out of the club. I only managed to hit 500k for him because his contract was running out, but I'm still pleased we got that much. And then Paz, Colazo, and Valentin Benitez have gone out out of the club on loan as well. Incomings, there's been two. They're only temporary ones, just to kind of get a bit of an idea. These are both actually done by my director of football on transfer deadline day, which I was a little bit unsure about. But upon looking at them again, I'm actually quite pleased with the business he's done. First one is Elias Mashuka. He is currently away on international duty, so hasn't played for the club yet. But as you can see, a very nice, very good looking ball playing defender. So hopefully he can get two of them alongside each other, get Gratha and him alongside each other as well. Hopefully, yeah, plays well for us. We're never going to get a chance of getting him in on a permanent deal by the looks of it, because he's on a big, well, he's not on a big contract, but he's on a fairly decent amount and he's expensive, so it's not very likely to get him. And then the other one we got in from Bahia in Brazil was Luciano Gomez, another Argentinian, very much a utility player, can play wing back in both roles, can play centre mid, can play on the right hand side. Hasn't really played a huge amount, as you can see, he's made a couple of subs appearances, but yeah, he's looking like a fairly decent signing just on a temporary basis for the next 5 or 6 months, just to get a bit of extra depth into the squad, especially now Nora's left as well, which is very disappointing. Schedule-wise, since you were last with us, obviously last games we played were against Union, where we absolutely smacked them 7-0, and then we won against we lost against San Lorenzo 1-1. We've been unbeaten since you were last with us, which is always good, including wins against Racing Club and Gymnasia, a big win against Racing Club as well, which was absolutely needed. I was very pleased with that. So others either side of draws with Argentinos Juniors and River Plate. River Plate, a very late equaliser from Lucio Urquia. I was very pleased to see win, and then a what's the word? A very unlikely goal from Dino Andriozzi in this one. This, if I remember, was an absolute scorcher. Pretty sure he hit it on the volley and just smacked it in the top corner, which was absolutely awesome. Well pleased with that. And also, the big news, we do have Copa Sudamericana football. We're probably not going to get further than the first round, though, because we're against Cruzeiro, who... Have we played them before? Did we play them in the first year that we were in it? I can't remember. We did, yeah, I thought we did. Played them 2 years ago. We lost, yeah, we lost in the first leg. No, sorry, during the first leg at home and then lost in the second leg away from home. It was close. I remember this now, yes, clear and very clear. So unfortunately, we are against them, which means it's probably going to be a difficult task to get through to the second or third round as we're expected to. But we will do our best as always, and that'll be tomorrow's episode for you, those two games. But in today's one, we've got two games which I'm hoping we really should be winning. So we've got the away game against Atletico Tucumán, and then we have the home game against Sarmiento. Hopefully try and get some revenge upon them. League table wise, guys, a lot to catch you guys up on. League table wise, we are currently in 11th place with a game in hand over Huracan and one or two games in hand over the teams above us, which is nice, apart from Racing Club. And we've got the superior goal difference over pretty much everyone above us up until Talleres, which is good. They're kind of the one we need to keep an eye out for. I'm pretty sure we're playing them soon as well. So a couple of wins here will put us on to 41 points, and we will be in good shape. So that's the plan. And for the first game, this is the team I'm going to be sending out to do it. Got Monetti in goal, as is now the staple kind of player. Lumasan is still on the bench, so he's still got the chance. I'll probably bring him in for the games against Cruzeiro, because he's a bit more of a reserve player, which is probably better for those sorts of competitions. Kano on the left-hand side, I haven't decided to extend the loan yet. I do now have a significant amount of cash to spend. I've got like 7 million in the transfer budget, so I might just do a job and bring him in a permanent deal now that Nora's left, and then replace him in the summer. Grata and Fernandez the centre halves, and then Andriotto on the right hand side. Belmonte has now come in. In fact, he needs to be playing a slightly different role. He has come in replacement of the outgoing Nora, with Torres alongside him, and then it's Aguirre, Bottomore, Benitez in support of Varela up top. Riera has also come back from his loan. He's not quite ready to play yet, but has been playing very well, as you can see. But he will probably have a chance to start a couple of games fairly soon. But anyway, let's get into this, because we need to try and get some wins out of this. Like I said, 2 wins would be very nice. We've had some lovely improvement from some of the players as well. Aguirre is now classed as a leading Superliga Argentina player, which is nice. Not something that I expected to see from him, especially with the on and off form, should we say, from him. It's probably the best way of putting it. But anyway, let's get into this one. Expected to prove a point. There we go. That's done its job. Lots of green, which we like. There we go. All but Kano are happy, which is more than enough. Very good indeed. Right, let's get into this one then. Of course, what isn't a sensible thing to do is to close your recording platform whilst you're about to record a game. Not very clever. So apologies for the little fade there. Well, anyway, we're underway against Atletico Tucumán. Like I say, definitely need a win in this one. We are, goal difference far superior of everyone else. Amazingly, not conceding a huge amount of goals, but then again, not scoring a huge amount either. Not normally the way my teams tend to play. They're normally marauding up and scoring lots of goals to begin with, and they're not really conceding quite a few as well, but not seeming to be the case for Newell's at the moment. But it is Tucumán on the ball, pushing forwards now. Hopefully we can get the ball off of them. Doesn't seem to be the case, and they're 1-0 up. Fantastic. Great stuff. I mean, that was a fantastic finish. Can't say fairer than that, but all of the space they've been given here. Look at the space he's got on the ball there. Grata, I think that was, just didn't go anywhere near him. Probably because he's on a yellow. It's not ideal, is it? It's not how you want to start this. Ridiculous. Right then. Let's get a goal before half time, please, lads. You're not doing anything. You've not turned up. It's the same thing. The cameras are on and they don't want to play. This is just getting really, really irritating now. No one's turned up yet. Not a highlight. 1 shot on target. We've had the most of the shots with most of the ball. Not much else. Not much else. Which is not ideal, because that's putting us down the league as well. We're only above Argentinos Juniors and courtesy of goal difference. So it's going to be 1-0 at half time by the looks of it. This is shocking. Come on, lads. Pull your fingers out. Show me something else. Again, typically my front 3 ratings not the best. It's mostly Varela, to be honest. Here we go. Here's a chance. And Torres and a free kick. Ball in. Straight at the keeper. It's a good claim, but probably not the best ball in. We will miss Nora on that. There is absolutely no doubt about it. He was, oh God. What is Kano doing there? Come on, Bottomore's pushing forwards. Come on. Give it to someone else, because you're going to lose it in a minute. Oh no, he's carried on. Bottomore, keep running, play it to someone. Give it to someone! For God's sake. What's he doing there? There's no right to take a shot on from there. Not in the position he was in. Right. Tucumán with another chance, and it's another goal. For God's sake. I don't get this at all. I'm not watching that. Piss off. Honestly. Fernandez, right, I brought him back in instead of Urquía. He's going back out again now. He's not playing this game. I brought him in literally. I was looking at the team and I thought I'm going to bring him back in because I need to give him a bit of time back on the game. He's not doing himself any favours, is he? Varela can come off as well, and Ceballos can get a run out. And my last change will probably be one of either these supporting three. I might give Riera a run out. He's a little bit unfit. He's a little bit tired, but I think we'll give him a run out anyway. Oh, come on, just pull your finger out and do something for the love of God. Not worth the wage we pay you, lads. Come on. Come on. We're just getting turned around. They're just going straight through us. Look at that. Straight round the player. They seem to have space all the time. Straight past 2 players, for the love of God. Give me strength. Bottomore now to Ceballos. To Aguirre, to Torres. Loses the ball. Back to Belmonte, back to Torres. Loses the ball. It's going to be 3-0. Christ alive. Apologies for the swearing there, ladies and gentlemen. Not normally myself. Not when I'm on camera anyway. But this is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Absolutely disgraceful. Come on. Turn up, please. Jesus H. Christ. Right. See, these two have started turning up now, so it's going to have to be on. It's going to have to be the normal change where Barotha comes on, Aguirre goes on the other side. Inside forward time. There we go. Let's do that. See if that makes any difference. Probably not. It's just not. It's just not turned up. Very, very annoying. Come on. Aguirre's running forwards. Gives it to Barotha. Nearly doesn't make it, though. A good chance to get him off the defender. Aguirre in now with a chance. Barotha at the back post. Oh, come on. Oh, how? That's like a given in these games. That goes in. Bottomore at the near post. Not quite. Aguirre with a chance now. Saved by the keeper. Come on, we're pasting them. 1, and then 1 goes to 2, and then 2 hopefully goes to 3. Torres with the corner in. Terrible, terrible, terrible corner. Belmonte gives the free kick away. On a chance of a break. Painful. Painful. Honestly. We're struggling to even get... I know we've lost Nora, I get that. It's not ideal, but we've lost 1 player. Shouldn't be making this much of a difference. Absolutely shocking. Can't believe we've lost to someone this far down the league. We're down to 12th. They're in 17th place. They're only just above the bloody relegation zone as well. Oh, Christ alive. Right, changes galore in the next game. Training. Bugger off. Get out of my sight. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right, before we go any further, who's not playing in the next game? Minetti not playing. Fernandez, get out of my sight. Down there. I'm just getting you out of the way. Urquia can play, that's fine. Kind of has to. What else do we have that we can do? Ceballos can play. Vieira's going to get a game. I don't know why I'm sorting my tactic out now, but oh well. Where's Batistuta? He can play. Barotha can play. Gomez can get a run out as well instead of Belmonte. And Ferroni can get a run out as well. There we go. That'll do for now. In fact, actually, one more. There we go. I'll sort the bench out separately. Let's just come back and hope we get a better result in the next game. Okay then. Sarmiento time. Not very confident anymore. I've got to lie to you. Team for this game, Limasan in goal. He needs to be on a different. Oh, no. We'll do that. That's what I'm meant to do. Limited goal for Gratha, Kia, and Nad on the back four. Gomez and Rodriguez in the centre of the park. Barotha, Vieira, Batitsuta supporting Zeballos up. Not much else to say, to be honest. Let's just get into this and let's just hope we get a win. I'm honestly getting so bored of these shocking results. Soon as anyone comes up, we go up against anyone who's not that good. Complacency, capitulation, shock, result, whatever you want to call it. It's awful. And it absolutely has to stop. And hopefully this is when it does. That's such a defensive formation. Fantastic. So I know what's going to happen here. It's a 1-0 victory to Sarmiento. I've already called it. Already called it. It's going to happen. I don't know. All right. Throw in early doors. Ferroni to Gomez. Loses the ball, gets to Ferroni again. Passes it to Rodriguez, loses it. Gratha with the ball now. Gives it to Rodriguez. We know he can hit him from long range. Gives it to Gomez. Back to Rodriguez. Back to Riera now this time. To Rodriguez. Come on, boys, do something with it. Riera with a chance of the post. That was unfortunate. That was one of those ones that looked like it could have come back off the keeper and gone in, but it didn't. Ferroni with the corner now to the back post to Zeballos, who's there and doesn't manage to get much on it. I've just realised I haven't actually changed my corner routines over. That's probably why we're not scoring many in this formation, because I haven't mapped them across. Oh, it's an own goal. Gratho with an own goal, I think that was. Oh no, it's been disallowed due to offside. Jesus, we got away with that. Badly got away with that. It was Gratho who got it, but worrying. Ferroni with the corner now. Middle of the box, doesn't get to anyone. Comes back out to him though. He's going to presumably whip another ball in. Gets it to Rodriguez at the back post. In loads of space. Doesn't really do anything with it though. Gratha now to Riera. Loses the ball. Sarmiento on the break. Wide of the post. Another chance now. Ferroni with the throw into Gomez. He's losing the ball. Sarmiento breaking forwards. Cross to the back post. Goes in. In case that didn't record very clearly, I called the back post cross as soon as he got past the defender. I think we might. Do you know what, boys and girls? Through no fault of my own, I don't think, and through no point of me thinking I don't want to do this, I think we may be coming to a very early end in our time at Newell's. I don't think we're going to get very much further than this. Whether it's I end up moving somewhere else, or the unthinkable happens and we get sacked, because the board are disappointed with us at the moment. I'm not going to lie to you. They're disappointed we're not in the top half, and I'm disappointed as well. We're worse off than we were this time last season. I genuinely thought with the team we formed that we would have been a lot higher up than this. I thought we would have been pushing. I genuinely thought we'd have been in the top six. I thought we'd made the signings this season to really make a push for it. And yet again, it's just not turned up for so many games. Look at that. They've run into each other. God's sake. Honestly. I know you've not played with each other before, guys. We can't run into each other for crying out loud. Honestly, this is shocking. It's nearly 2-0, but the header goes wide of the mark. And this is beyond poor. I genuinely think this could be our last game in charge. We'll have to wait and see, but free kick for Sarmiento now. Ball in. Oh, Limasan tips it onto the post and Nadalan clears it. Look at this. We're dominating them in every shade, in every aspect of the game. Just not scoring, not getting anything in the back of the net. A win puts us into 10th as it stands. If we can even get remotely near that. Come on, show some desire. That seems appropriate. Gomez needs shooting. How many times have I seen a throw-in happen in this half, and he's just give it in that first half, and he's got the ball and just lost it. Took a man a holding Racing Club, which is not good because that means they're now on 39 points. Corner down for Sarmiento. Terrible corner. Header probably could have been better. He wasn't really under any pressure. Goes wide of the post. Batistuta's come on to not really a huge effect. Ferroni's the only one playing well who I brought. Actually, Rodriguez and Gomez are playing okay, despite the fact that every time I've seen Gomez take the ball, he has lost it. Chance now. Throw in from Ferroni to Riera, back to Ferroni. Cross in to Rodriguez, doesn't do anything with it. Gomez takes the ball up on himself. Plays out to Nadline and plays it back to him, to Rodriguez now, who's going to give it to Riera, to Gomez, to Rodriguez, who takes a shot, and it's just... It kind of didn't really go fast enough to get to the keeper in time for him to get past him, so... I have to report there. Riera back to Gomez, to Rodriguez again. He takes a chance this time, and it goes over the bar. Not meant to be. Right, I think it's time for changes. Batistuta's not really turned up. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I suppose I can bring on someone. I've annoyingly, I didn't sort my bench out properly, to be fair. I've got like 4 left wingers and no right winger. So, so what's his face? Gira is going to have to come on and do something there. Going to bring Torres on for Gomez. Because Rodriguez has actually played quite well. They can both play as advanced playmakers because we've got to turn up and do something now. We absolutely have to go and do something. Free kick from Riera now. I don't know if he's any good at free kicks, to be honest, but we'll soon find out. Takes one from range. No, straight at the keeper. Well, I say straight at the keeper. Keeper saved it, but I think it was going wide anyway. What's going to happen here then? Oh dear, oh god, that's scary. Ferroni to Torres now. To Riera, out to Barotha on the left-hand side. Stops, brings it back to Rodriguez, who takes a shot wide of the post. We're creating so many chances. Not one of them's gone in though, funnily enough. Throw in to Riera, to Rodriguez, to Torres. Out to Riera again. To Rodriguez. Riera's not played too badly. Tonella on the right hand side. Doesn't quite get the ball across to Torres now. I think Torres has scored. Let's just confirm that Torres has scored. It is 1-1. Torres has come on and scored with Maximiliano Riera getting the assist. Let's have a look at this then. Nice little bit of interplay. Crossing from Nadal gets blocked by the defender. Drops back to Rodriguez. Lovely little header down. Teed up by Riera. Smashed in by Torres. A win, realistically, I think, is the only chance we've got of saving this job. I genuinely do think we're going to lose it if we lose. Barotha now, the chance off the cross from Rodriguez just goes over the bar. We're knocking on the door again. Could really do with his second goal. Ferroni to Torres now. Presumably going to get it out to Barotha. No, he's not. Riera to Rodriguez. Rodriguez runs forward, takes a chance. He is doing his normal thing of taking a lot of shots from range. Unfortunately, in this game, they're just not coming off. Torres has taken his mantle for this one. To be honest, I think it's the first game Rodriguez has played all season. To be completely honest, please don't header out from Ferroni to Barotha. Lovely ball, nearly gets to Aguirre. Doesn't quite get there though. Drops back to Nadal Aguirre on the right hand side now. Presumably going to whip a ball in. No, plays it back to Rodriguez. To Riera, just goes wide of the post. Taking a lot of shots from range, and none of them, unfortunately, are going in. I'm going to make one last change and bring on Varela for Zeballos. Just to get someone match fit onto the pitch. Goes out to Aguirre on the edge now. No, he's lost it. Could be a chance for Sarmiento to break here. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Aguirre's there. Heads it to Rodriguez, who runs past his man. Takes a shot for some reason. Bounces back to Aguirre. He doesn't go in though. Straight at the keeper. Not even fill it. We're missing 12,000 people in this stadium. Fans have had enough. They've had enough of David Ressel's ragtag antics. Crossing from Torres now on the free kick. Gets it to Aguirre. I think it's a penalty. Is it a penalty? Being sort of realised it's a penalty. I'm not sure what happened. It must have been a push. Gratha's going to take it. It's going to be a hollow victory, to be honest, because we really should have gone both. If we do get it, and Gratha gets the goal, and it is 2-1 to Newell. We've turned it around. Really shouldn't have needed to, but we have turned it around nonetheless, and that is 2-1. The thing is, I'm still not happy. Maybe I'm holding too high of an expectation for the boys, but I'm still not impressed with the way they've played. I've got to be honest with you. We've turned it around and we're in 12th for the league, but I'm still not impressed. I still think there's plenty to be working on and plenty of room for improvement. Assuming we even win this game, because we might not win. We could still draw. Barotha kicking his feet in doesn't manage to stop it too much. So, oh god, it comes off a crossbar. My word. Into added time. 2 minutes left of the game. It's all over. It is now. Wow, can't believe I just did that on a video. I mean, look at that. Dominated them. You expected it. Yeah, you expected. You're surprised that Newell's have been able to win. I think that's what. I'm just going to tell them it was a good win, just to give them a bit of a pep, just a bit of a G up. To be honest, thing is, I've got to look at the bigger picture. That wasn't. We're not on bad form by any means. We beat Racing. We drew against River Plate. We're not doing badly, but this just looks a whole lot worse because of how close it is. I'll say it again. We're on 38 points now. We're in 11th. A win again puts us up into 7th. We have to remember that. We have to remember that. And the next game, I believe, is against Tuleras. It is. So that could be a very important game. Well, I mean, it is a very important game. They're obviously favourites, as you'd expect. Machuca is still not back. He comes back, I think, on the 12th or 13th of February. So he comes back just after that game. So he'll probably come in for the Lanús game, I'd imagine. Maybe the return against Cruzeiro. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Next games in tomorrow's episode will be the Copa Sudamericana games against Cruzeiro. I'll show you both of those. If you have enjoyed this one, guys, I certainly haven't. Please make sure you hit that like button. Very much appreciated, as always. If you are new to this channel and it's the first time you're watching, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, and have a look back through all the other videos as well. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. What can we do, as I've mentioned so many times? Who do we need? What do we need to improve on? Where are our weak points? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, guys. Maybe we're bereft of leadership. I don't know. But thank you very much for watching, as always, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. My name's David. Speak to you again soon. Cheers. Bye bye.